YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy Justin Revs. We are back in some more BeamNG RLS career mod. This is still that fresh start save. We are out here in the gap. I was just getting in a nice morning hike. We're over here by Uncle's hideout. I brought the blue F-150 out here. I'm in love with that truck. It's set up so nice now. Oh, it's good. It's got a big like 4-link out the front. It's on 40s. It's got cantilever rear suspension. Just so much travel, all the travel. We're gonna go hit some trails today. That's what we're gonna do. But isn't she pretty? 6.7 liters, compound turbo, methods, Gladiator, X-Comp mud terrains, 40 by 13.5s all the way around. This I put this crunchy flatbed on because I have a crunchy flatbed on my truck in real life, and I thought this actually looks way better than mine. But the cantilever suspension's kind of it's hard to envision how everything works, and it's just kind of dark down here, so it kind of sucks. But your shock is this way, and it's sitting on it's really gusseted to hell right here, and it sits on a pivot point. This is a uniball yada yada heim joint. I don't know exactly what they're called, but dude, it pivots on this bar right here. It's fascinating how this stuff works, dude. Whole lot of science, whole lot of stuff that is above my pay grade, but the shock works sideways and the suspension goes up and down. It's a beautiful thing. And on the front, it's just normal like long travel stuff, but this is all available from Rough Country Crawling. I've got the I need to turn the volume back up. I was on a Discord call talking to Hefe. He's working on some real exciting stuff. There we go. Yeah, man, that was a good conversation. But today I just want to go hit some trails in this thing, dude. It was cool out in Pepper Valley. It was fun doing like rocky trails, but I love the gap. The trails out here are so good. This road is lovely. I love this road. Just flying up and down it, like trying to be Colin McRae. It's a fun thing to do. We're gonna start off with kind of an easy one. This little Bluebird trail back here. I'm not very good. Well, okay, I don't have a lot of experience doing like crawling stuff in a manual transmission because my clutch temp always gets high, dude, and I'm playing on the most recent update, so we're gonna have to get back to working for money. Because like this trail takes like 5 minutes and pays like $500, so we're gonna have to get back to playing a different way. I don't know. I was having a lot of fun like actually making money with motorsports before being like level 50. That was a cool way to play the game. I don't know. It's still doable, dude. It's just a lot more, I don't know, work, a lot more. You just gotta you gotta make money to go play, and that makes sense. I did change the gearing in this. It was set at like 2.5 to 1, like it was super tall gearing. And now we're running like pretty tall gearing for a diesel truck like this. I think I'm running like a 373. It's pretty short gearing. Is that what I said? I meant to say short. 373 on a diesel seems pretty low to me, but pretty low. Dude, I don't know. That seems gear ratios are tricky. Seems like it's too short. That's what I'm trying to say. But we're crawling. This is a crawler. It's for doing things in the desert, and you know what, we can still get going 40 in second gear, so that's just fine. This thing has no business going faster than like 100 anyways, and that's like 100 through the desert on a wide road. We still have I'm still using the race tab like tire inflator thing. That is so sick, having onboard air. Like I can inflate the tires if I want to. I can't really deflate them more than this. I think it goes down to like 4 pounds of pressure. but not any lower than that. But honestly, you don't really need to go lower than 4 for stuff like this. Like that's, I think I usually run around at like 6 when I have like static air pressure that I can't change on the fly. So like this is just fine. I want to go do the trail by Burrow Gate, whatever, dude. The big nice house, the trail that's right out back of that one. This one's gonna get us to an area where we could get to other trails too. We might just go straight into another one and see if we can creep our way down the mountain over to Barrow Gate. I think that's what it's called. I'm so bad about that. Shout out to the Banks, for just this wonderful map. He's a good dude. He's nice people, man. I enjoy working with that guy. I mean, and by working with him, I mean we are on the same Discord phone calls sometimes. I did do this one time before. That's why you can see there's a time difference. It did just fine. This trail I'm not worried about. There's another trail over by the quarry that wrecks every single truck I try to get up it, and it frustrates me beyond all belief. And I love this truck too much to mess it up. It's a weird thing to say about like a rock crawler truck, right? Or you know, whatever this is, this cluster F of a truck. I built it as like a drag truck, and then it sort of became a pre-runner, and then I was like, no, I want 4-wheel drive, and it got a solid axle, and here we are. Very happy with that 4-link and solid axle. From Rough Country Crawling. The engine is from PhillyGriff Designs. The body is from Nix. All those Patreons are actually listed below in the description if you're interested. Not sponsored, just love their stuff. And you're probably gonna ask, so I'll just tell you right now. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a crawling episode. You know, I think I said that earlier, but I just want to be very clear with what we're gonna be doing today. I did get the F-Series turned into more of a drift car, and I don't like it. But it might just need some more tuning and tinkering. I was trying to mess with it on Long Beach, and I don't get enough like steering feedback from it, if that makes sense, on the wheel. But I haven't tried turning up the like in-game feedback on the tuning menu yet, so that maybe that'll do something. We got 700 bucks. This is a $100,000 truck, and I'm level 11. I don't know how contracts work out here. Crawling, FCV, there's one for a D series. We need to do 3 times on tabletop. I don't... we can take it. We'll see. I don't know if it can do that, but we'll check it out. Creek bed crawl on tabletop. I mean, we have to go do tabletop anyway. That's not really 1% money. No. Okay, where is tabletop? That is, let me orient myself over here. Which one is it? That's the easy way. Okay, we can do that 100%. Yeah, 80%. Cool. And we will do a crawl, this guy right here. That'll get us up this direction, and then we will take, which one? Hold on, let me click off that. Which way does that go? North Pass, Center Pass. Need this one. Okay, it doesn't matter. Not return. Maybe we'll do North Pass. I don't know. We'll worry about it once we get there, but we're just trying to get up to here for now. Just so I have my markers set. All right, we're good to go. Let's begin our ascent. Gotta look both ways because traffic kind of flies through here. I've done this trail a few times. I feel like I know it decently. Should we do it in first person? I think maybe we'll try. this is how Nish does it. He has a full motion rig and only does like hardcore mode. Shout out that guy. He does some cool stuff. He knows his stuff. It's crazy. Go check out his channel if you have not seen that yet. He goes live pretty often. But this is like the only way he plays. He says like third person is a sin, and I understand the that point of view. And those of you who comment like, why do you only do this in third person? It's because it looks better on camera. I make videos that I would like to watch, and I would prefer to see someone in third person so I could see like what the truck is doing, what all the suspension is doing, and see when a crash happens, I get to see the outside, not just like a jolt. So if you wondered, that is why I usually do it in third. But for right now, I kind of want to just whip it around in first person. Do something a little different. I feel like I can't see shit. So like, I mean, we're way up here, bro. Like this thing is lifted on 40s. I've had a truck lifted on 40s, and buddy, you feel like you're driving a damn Peterbilt. Like you're up there. That was a cool truck. It was like a 70. It was the year before the headlights got square on the F100, so I think it was a 77. I think it was 78 and 79 had the square headlights. But yeah, it was a mega truck. It came on 37s that were like dry rotted to hell, and I got some marketplace special 40s, and dude, that thing looked pretty sick, but slow. It was a dog. Had a 400 cubic inch big block V8. Pretty sure that's big block, right? I don't know. They get confusing because some small blocks can be rather large displacement. But yeah, that was slow. But I mean, it wasn't meant to be a race car. The little neighbor kid at the time, he called it the monster truck, so that made me feel good. You know, that was cool. All right, I think we're done with this one. No? Yeah. Okay. Level 2 on trail is different from crawl. Are you really? I did not know that. What's gonna take us where we want to go? Looks like this one. Shout out making markers. Trail is its own thing, huh? Well, we can't do any contracts. We just got to keep grinding out trails. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. I haven't done the gap since the skill update. I'm pretty sure. All right. This is actually going like pretty good doing it in first person. If this is different to watch, not enjoyable, don't worry, I'm gonna switch back. I'm just kind of getting a different perspective, literally in this case, right? It's cool. It does feel like actually doing this, except you know that would feel probably rather violent, and I would apologize for the moderate whiplash you just received. But this suspension's eating like a lot of it. It's doing pretty dang good. I am happy with changing the gearing too, because before, like, I would stall rather often in first. But I built this to be a drag truck and it didn't do wheelies, so you know, mission accomplished, I think. Actually, it sort of did do wheelies. Okay, I can that was one of those like, which way do I go situations. Oh, bouncy. Can't see the road. That is scary. Nish drives like this all the time. That is wild to me, because I'm just like, well, I can't see. I should really just switch to third person, and I'm making myself not so I can feel the pain. Wow. This truck's too tall to be doing getting that far off the road. Which, oh, this way. I need to go back the other way, but we're gonna finish this real quick. I think, unless it takes us like all the way back down the mountain, but I don't think it does. Is that the finish right there? Nice. 500 big old beam bucks. Yeesh. Okay, yeah. Also, when I build something that looks this good, I want to be in third person just so I could see it. I love the way this looks. My first like cool car that I ever had was a 94 Bronco, and this is same body style, different front end, but and it definitely, it was stock on 33s. Had a K&N air filter that I installed myself and put the sticker on to prove it. But that thing was sick, dude. We took the top off. We loaded my dirt bike in there. I do not chase the feeling of I want to look cool so much anymore. Just because I don't care. But back then, dude, I felt like I looked like the coolest bro ever with my dirt bike in my Bronco. All right, this is tabletop. We have to do this 3 times and get very little damage. We are going to shift into 4 low and lock everything. And I think we're going to turn the power up too, just so we have everything at our disposal. We're on party mode. It just gives us more boost. Okay, maybe all that boost was a bad idea. No, we're just going to creep right up here, dude. This is going to be nice and easy and drama free. Spoke too soon. Okay. Also, I have no spotter, so I need third person sometimes for that spot. Oh, give it a little gas. Keep the wheels down. And then this one, you kind of just got to be ready for the nosedive. It's very uneasy feeling. And give it. No, dude, come on. Are you? What happens when we tow? No. I just want to flip upright. Don't throw me in a tree. I think this tree has no collision, so. Are we still making it somehow? I mean, I don't know what we got as far as damage, but hey, we got it done. 0.2% damage, so not too bad. All right, I think I'm gonna take the horsepower back down to a manageable level, and we'll get back over there and do it again. I think we got to do it 3 times for that contract. And the contract, I'm pretty sure, just has to do with like getting damaged. So this should be pretty chill. I have a decent amount of money. I think like 50K, but money is much more hard to come by than it used to be. So, but if I need money, I can just go do a bunch of laps around the dirt oval. I did mention the F-Series car. I do want to get it running good. See if I can tune the suspension and make it feel better on the wheel, but it's just hard to control when there's not much feedback. Even using my, what's it called? The like assists and stuff like that. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Okay, let's put her in for low, lock everything. We're not gonna give it more power this time. We're just gonna let it go up like this, and I'm gonna pull a little bit to the right, see if we can avoid that bump that we got into. That little nope. We gotta figure out where that little hang up is. Oh buddy, don't. Maybe let's reset. Let's reset. I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, for time, so. Okay. I'm pretty sure all those little crunches are just like the suspension, so it's all good. It's all good. Or our rock sliders. Or our bumper. All right. I think I'm going to switch out of or low now, and we're going to try the camera. It's hard to get the camera to cooperate. It just bounced right down there ever so gently. A win is a win, dude. 0.1%. Somehow we took less damage on that one than we did the first time. That's funny. Okay. And we are getting $1,000 a run. This is only, you know, like level 2, so $1,000 is pretty good. I did stall it. You know, I'll be open. Okay, I stalled it again. Let's stop doing that. Don't flip though. Don't flip though. Don't flip though. I can't tell. This is one of the bad things about third person is you can't always tell when the you're maybe compromised. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think. Let me. Okay, we got this. Okay, let's hit this last one, and then I think we're gonna go try and find a trail over to Barrel Gate, or like going that way, because I want to get that done today, and I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get over there. So we will start heading that way after this. I just wanted to complete this contract, and as long as we manage not to flip over this time, we should be good. I don't know how I got 0.2% damage after flipping over. Now that I think about it, that's kind of crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna creep a little bit more to the left side this time. You seem to work well, kind of giving it a little bit more through there. Ooh, that was tough. This is hard. This is hard. All right, all right. And get her set up here, and then let her eat. No, no. Okay, let's give her a little bit. Get that rear end down. Okay. Level 14 on crawling. Nice. And that must mean we got 2 levels, so that means we got that contract done. Nice. 7K for that. Okay, so I mean, we're still making money. We're still making money. Okay, let's see. I want to get like down here. That's a long way. But I think there's a trail that goes from like over here. Does it route us that way? Okay, beautiful. Actually, this is... Oh, we would be going down Barrel Gate. I kind of like that. I've never done that before. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sick. Well, we got to get out of here. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. I probably can't. Can I just like meet that trail down there? Is that... We have the right truck to find out, I guess, huh? Or do we? Or is that a cliff face? Should be a good time to get out and like take a peek. Go put our walking skill to work, but oh, it all went bad. It all went bad. Okay, change of plans. I think we're gonna tow back to Uncle's thing and fix this up. Okay, I shouldn't have tried that, but cheers to fixing the truck. All right, we gotta wait the minute. I can't. Oh, I can list something for sale. What am I not in love with? I feel like one of these might need to go. The Duramax doesn't work very well. You haven't even really seen these unless you tuned in for the one live where I showed them. I can't list them for sale unless I'm on the same map. Damn it, dude. Okay. I might sell one or both of those trucks. Well, we need a drag truck, I guess, so I kind of feel like keeping the Cummins more than the OBS looking D series. I don't know. Chime in on the comments. Which one of those trucks should I keep? I wish I had a house on the other side of the mountain so that we could just travel over there, but I guess we get to see how this bad boy handles on the road. I think it'll be okay. I haven't driven it too much on like pavement, but everything will be fine. I think I took a lot of the stiffness out of the rear sway bar and made it taller in the meantime since the last time I've driven it kind of aggressively. It's fine. And the gearing is new. It's fine. We're gonna go toge the big truck. Toge is not the right word for what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try and not flip over on the mountain road. That's what we're gonna try and do. Ah, tree. Went too hard, boys. Went too hard. Can't tell yet. Wait, can I? Can we tell mid-flip? Ugh. It's a good thing they can't total out your vehicles. Oh my gosh. Oh no, my insurance went down to 88. That was funny. I knew I was doing too much there. Yeah, the insurance score is 88, dude. It's never, ever been this high since they started this new way of doing insurance. We have actually like not wrecked the vehicles very much at all. Needing it like bad enough to need insurance on this playthrough, which is crazy considering we're just doing race car stuff for the most part. Okay, so my bad about that little oopsie, but we'll get going. We're gonna drive straight over to Barrel Gate. I'm not gonna hot dog it too much. I knew I was doing too much, dude. I was like, I don't know this road as well this way as I do the other way, and it shows. It shows, and we're paying for it with our time. I put a wide body front like body kit on the ETK. It looks kind of silly, but it's very like goofy drift car, and that's what I was going for. So mission accomplished, I guess. This thing's worth 115K now. That's wild. I must have broke everything, so like all the parts are new. That is funny. Maybe I'll just keep her in 2-wheel drive. Said I wasn't gonna do too much hot dogging, and here we are going. 55 is fine. That's cruising speed. I love how this suspension feels. It's magnificent. I don't. Did I fiddle with the tuning on this too much? I mean, other than making it taller, I think I took like a little bit of. Wow. I don't know how we were actually on that bridge. Yeah, I think I took a little bit of rebound out of the rear. I don't remember, dude. I didn't tune too much. I wanted to see how it was in its natural state. The Spider Track's cantilever is rather bouncy when you're kind of just like sitting there. I don't know why, but I don't really want to like add too much stiffening to the suspension because it feels really good. Like it handles bumps and all the things pretty well. So it's one of those things that if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? If it wobbles a little bit when it's sitting around, dude, that's no big deal. No big deal. I'm gonna keep it in 2-wheel drive, but I don't want to deal with traffic going over there. So cheat code, if you don't want to, you can just start this race. You don't have to do it like for time or anything. But the roads are nice and clear, so happy times. It's actually like handling pretty good. Like I thought it was going to be leaning like a considerable amount more, but it's doing pretty good. Until I slow down, then it, you know, the front just drops, but that's just fine. Okay, that means the brakes are working. Might lean a little bit if I get aggressive, but I don't think it's too much. As long as I stick in 2-wheel drive, we should be good. 4-wheel drive, it might catch a funny angle and do a flip. And yeah, I am getting curious. Is it driftable? But also, I've already wrecked once. I feel like my one mulligan has been ruined. I know that was my second wreck of the episode, but the one on the dirt road, barely leaving the house, that's my mulligan. That's my do-over. So I don't want to do that again. I'm pretty happy with the truck doing the tabletop thing 3 times though, and only flipping over because of me 1 time. It is a bit of a winner, dude. It's a bit of a champion. I don't even have the boost up right now either. Let's make some bad decisions. Yep, immediately. Yeah, maybe I should turn that back down. I don't know. How much boost is that now? Oh, shoot. That is straight up party mode. 45 pounds of boost. And what is it on just chill? 15. That's fantastic. 15, 19 nearly, 21, 25. Okay, I need to pay attention. 25, and then gosh dang. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on just chill. Let's get their speed. That's the boost level I want to be on. How am I changing my boost? That is part of PhillyGriff Designs, like ECU management. All these have 5 position tuners, so you can essentially have 5 different levels of boost by just clicking through the menu down there, the little button, the button, which position you want it in. Why they call it a 5 position tuner? Because it's usually just a dial that goes from 1 to 5. My dad has one on his 6.7, and they told him not to put it on 5, which is probably good. I mean, it's deleted, but that's about it. So probably not a good idea to put it on party mode. the old stock 6.7. My dad got that truck at like the perfect time, dude. It's a dually crew cab long bed. It's such a big truck, but it's beautiful. And he bought it like from a family friend, like right before everything got crazy, because you know what happened in 2020. So bro just like got in at the perfect time on that truck, and I'm so stoked for him. He's always wanted something nice like that, and Dad's always been kind of like he spends money on himself last. So it was cool to see him have a nice truck that he was all stoked about, dude. And they bought it like out of town, and like 3 or 4 hours south of Albuquerque, in this town called Rio Doso. And Rio Doso is like beautiful. It's up in the mountains. But there's a lot of wildlife around. So I think my dad had put like 30 miles on the truck, and then a deer came out of the woods and smashed into the door while they were driving. So it was like straight to the shop as soon as they got home. But they did a good job fixing it up. You can't even tell anything happened. It was straight up just damage to the door. But yeah, it was like such bad timing, poor guy. But dude, the truck is still cooking, dude. I love that truck. It looks like such an old man truck too. He has those like diamond plate old man spec running boards on it and stuff. I think we're good on fuel. $635, whatever. For driving, I mean, we got paid for driving across the map conveniently without traffic, so I'll take it. All right, we got, see what, dude, and then the cars just show up and they drive like maniacs on these tiny roads. I forgot that they were a thing for a second. Barrow Gate, I need to go this way. Oh, mud. Why don't we? I saw the truck. I know I got too excited about the mud. We're gonna turn the boost up and lock everything. Wait, does this keep going? We're about to go do like a rather muddy trail, but exploring is fun. Yeah. She scoots, dude. I wonder how much power it makes like on like the top boost, because that's one thing that does not change is the apps don't tell you like the difference in power. Even like the torque curve and stuff like that doesn't tell you. Nice bunny hop. Oh, are we right where we need to? Yo, dude, happy shortcut. Hell yeah. That's funny. But yeah, they don't tell you the updated horsepower numbers, and this feels like more than 500 horsepower. Like, I guess I could just put it on like 40 pounds of boost in the tuning menu and see what kind of power we make then. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This is much more than the other way. I know that much. That much is for sure. Should we just go into generational debt? That's how I end the series. Just foreclosing on my house, having to sell everything. Nah. I love that house. It's so pretty. Punisher did such a good job. All right. We're going to do it for money. We're not going to go backwards, as I said. High boost this time. Let's just see how it goes. Actually, there's quite a bit of mud in this one, so the high boost might be kind of nice. I'm trying to see like if there's an angle where I could see where we could also see this suspension doing its thing. But I don't feel super duper confident doing that, so nope. Don't even need, not even gonna need 4 low for this. This is not a 4 low kind of trail. This is, you kind of want the wheel speed and whatnot for the mud. Oh, that is delightful. That is delightful. Whoa, big jump. A little all over the place. I'd probably have like a little bit more control in the mud if I had things, differentials locked in, but I don't think it's needing it. And I like having the maneuverability of not having things locked in, but we could just lock in the rear. Don't hit that rock. Shh. Okay. You're gonna do this to me right now? In front of all my friends? Bounced off the rock a little bit. It's fine. All right, we're just gonna keep the front locked in then. Except for right here is where that front locked in might do us in a little bit. We're gonna have to reposition. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm thinking like, could this do like Ultra 4 stuff? I mean, I don't see why not. Maybe I need to go over to West Coast and try like the off-road courses and stuff and see how it does over there. Maybe not like Rubber Band Ridge. I don't think it's... Rubber Band Ridge seems like it's built more for... I don't want to say like... I don't want to say like a rally car, but like this is too much for Rubber Band Ridge because like there's too many like tight technical turns where I think this thing might flip over if I'm doing all that. But like the Ultra 4 race, I mean, I know we could do at least one of them. I'm actually really confident in this thing to do the hard crawling trail on West Coast, and that's like the hardest part of doing the Ultra 4 course 2 is the long the longer crawl that is so hard that I always flip over on. We need to use the roamer more too, huh? I wonder if I could afford a house out here. Like we could make an offer on like the pig farm or something so I could get like one more car slot out here. That might be a good idea. I don't think this is gonna make us rich by any means, but I think we have like, what, 60K or so, somewhere around there. Wow, this is actually doing like really good. Thought I was gonna have to downshift there. Probably gonna need to downshift through here. Or just keep it in second and let her eat. Okay, all right, dude. Good job, truck. Nice. We're almost there. We're almost there. This is a lot more vertical than I kind of remember it being. Maybe it was just the angle we were at, but that was pretty gnarly. 532, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Well, I think that's gonna be about it for today. As far as tomorrow goes, what are we gonna do? I think maybe let's go back to West Coast. I want to try and get that F-Series all tuned up right, and see what happens with that. The cat is right by the keyboard, so if this just randomly cuts off, it's because he stepped on the wrong button or things start going crazy. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, just like check out that car, like show you what I did to it, and yeah, maybe do this on some off-road stuff on West Coast. Maybe we should start working too. I don't know. Maybe we should. But gosh dang, what a good-looking truck. I wish all these bushes were in my way. Just pull it on the road. There's no bushes on the road. Hi, Pickles. Showing everybody your butt. But yeah, dude. This is my Mona Lisa right now. I love this truck more than I love Pickles here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Pickles. He doesn't speak English. Yeah, I think that's all I got, dude. Again, PhillyGriff designs for the engine. Rough country crawling for the suspension. Front and rear. This is Hefe's turbo back exhaust. The flatbed, I believe, is vanilla. The truck is from Nick's. And wheels and tires are from Nick's as well. Hell yeah. All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I love you. God loves you. Cooper and Pickles love you. Bye.